Hey guys, Dead Winger here, back with another craft in the useful craft series for Kerbal. Today we have a sort of explorer plane. Now the idea for this came basically from all of the new science missions that you have in Kerbal. It's basically the ones where you have to sort of land on a very small spot and do some science. And I had been finding if I had like normal planes doing it, it was really hard to hit the right spot. You never land in the right spot. So what I did is I made sort of a really agile, small plane that you can land basically on a dime. That was my idea. Now to be able to do these sort of very spot-on landings, what I did was I basically fit parachutes on the back. But it is definitely a very agile plane. I'll just take it for a short spin around the KSP to just show it off. One thing you will need to do is when you're taking off, do not use the SAS while you're taking off. If you do that, it will veer off to the side, narrowly missing the VAB there. When you are taking off, just get it up to about 60 meters a second, then just lift it back. And once you're in the air, you can use I would strongly recommend just using the SAS at all times. Now, to show off like how well it can land, I pretty much decided to try to do a landing on top of the VAB. I figured that was the best way to show it off. So I'll just go for a small sort of spin to line it up, and then try to hit the VAB. It's very easy to time warp with it. It flies very stable, so you can go pretty far, pretty fast. We're just gonna quickly fast forward it back to land and see if I can see how well I can hit the VAB. Just line it up a little bit. If you want to do a similar challenge, just make sure to cut the engines a little bit in front, get the gear down, and then line it up. I did bind the parachutes to the 2 hotkeys, so just use that. Just as you come up here, and there we go. And then as you land, put the brakes on, and there you go, a perfect landing. Now, it's perfectly reasonable to take off again. What you need to do is you will need to repack the parachutes, of course. Just make sure to keep the brakes on so it doesn't fly off the top of the VAB and leave poor Bill. There we go, and then just running back to the cockpit. Sort of failing to get in. There we go. Now what you do is you just keep the brakes on and put the thrusters all the way up, and then take a look at your engine. And once you see the thrust reach about 100, then you can just release the brakes and you should be off. Well, there we go, and then we're flying again. Now I did take it for a flight out to the island too, just doing a small sort of landing on the island runway. Now the craft will of course be downloadable in the description, so if you want to check it out, just head on down there and get the craft file. There we go, just stay low, pop the parachutes, and there we go. Well, I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Kerbal useful crafts.